Missy, there is nothing more enjoyable and at the same time stressing as when you're going out on a first date with a woman.
Yeah.
Or I'm sure the listeners out there, they'd probably say, guys, well, if you have female listeners,
spring has come, the birds are chirping,
and it's time to get fucking.
So's your nuts. You have blue balls all winter.
Let me tell you something, man. I went out on this date one time with this chick, right? And I had met her. We had decided, okay, we talked and everything for a little bit. We were talking like for a couple of weeks, and we decided, okay, let's go out. Let's have some fun. She's like, okay, whatever. And she wasn't, bad looking chick at all. So check this out. She told me, all right, well, come by my house and pick me up. And I said, okay, what time? Oh, like 7:30. I'm like, all right, no problem, right? So I get up there, take the shower, put the cologne on, put the shirt, feeling spiffy, walk out the door, and I drive over to see her, right? First thing that should have gave me pause was she told me to pick her up at Chestnut Towers.
Oh, jeez.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with Chestnut Towers, it was a very, very tall building that used to be market rate apartments. And the apartments are still nice. It has now become a Section 8 hellhole.
It was it was a nice place, then became like a college kid type of place.
It was
because like a lot of we have five major colleges in this area.
Yeah.
So so that place was like they would rent to a lot of college kids, but now it's like
it's all Section 8.
It's all now. Section 8, welfare.
It's a mess. The elevators smell like piss all the time.
It's become a Brooklyn project. Yeah,
you got pit bulls running around loose in the floors, in the hallways.
And not the one in Miami.
No, not the one that says dollar. These pit bulls don't count.
Yeah, exactly.
So I go over there to pick her up, right? And sure enough, I open the door. I'm sorry. I knock on the door. And this.
Whoa, wait. You actually went in?
I went in.
Oh, screw that shit.
I went in. Hold on. I pulled up, right? And I called her. I said, hey, I'm outside. She said, oh, just come up because I'm still getting ready. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I go
Judgment
up.
Night.
Man, I went up. I knock on the door. Well, first of all, the elevator smelled like piss, like it always does, which is embarrassing. I go up there, walk up, knock on the door. This girl answers. The girl is probably 13, 12, around there. And, it's awkward because I've never met her kids before. I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Daddy!
Yeah, it's your... Oh, no.
Daddy!
Man, I would have fucking went
Papi!
I would have walked right back into that elevator and never came back.
Papi Orlando!
Look. Oh, that's fucked up. Now, look. Check this out, right?
Are you my
daddy? Yo.
You're not black?
Oh. I should have told her, no, that's my co-host.
Yeah, right.
He'll have the check in the mail tomorrow. No, so I went in, she's like, oh, yeah, she's here. And I could see her getting ready. She was like, oh, come in. And I'm like, fuck, man. I walk in there. Her daughter's there. Her other son is there. And her baby is there.
Oh, God.
So she had 3 kids, right?
Hold on. Little Wayne baby or fucking...
No. Did you
put some respect
on it? No, I didn't put any respect on it.
Were you done or finished?
Done or finished. It doesn't matter. So I sat there while she was getting ready, right? And she goes and tells me, and the kids were nice, they don't know me from a hole in the wall, whatever. They're, fucking, little baby staring at me and shit like that, man. I'm like looking at the kid like, oh, Jesus. So check this out, right?
Cigar.
She's getting ready, and she goes, and she's like walking out the door, and I'm looking, and she's like, all right. And she tells the oldest, which is like 13, okay, I'm leaving. Don't open the door until so-and-so gets here. Their babysitter, who hadn't gotten there yet.
Yep.
So her kids were going to watch themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out the door. I'm like, hey, listen, I felt bad. I was like, listen, if your babysitter's not here yet, I could hold on, it's no rush. We could wait till the babysitter gets here so they have an adult to supervise them. She goes, no, don't worry about it. We're okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm going down the elevator, and I'm thinking to myself, this isn't right. You know what I mean? You should at least wait till an adult gets up there. First of all, you, as a woman, you shouldn't be allowing a man that you just met to be meeting your kids. That's how I feel.
I mean, it's up to the person.
No, not some dude that you just don't know. You know what I mean? Like first date and you're already meeting the kids. Come on, man. That's
just
shitty.
up to the person.
Bro, we get in the car. I ask her again, are you sure you don't want to wait? I don't mind waiting, right? No. Go ahead. We're fine. So we drive all the way over there, man. We get down to the restaurant as we're eating and talking and whatever. She hasn't checked her phone. She hasn't called. Nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, might want to call, just to check to make sure the babysitter got there. And she said, oh, I'll do it later. I was more concerned about her kids than she was.
She's going to do it after a couple of drinks.
Man, that was such a turn off, dude. I was
let me check this motherfucker.
While I was popping hors d'oeuvres in my mouth, I was thinking to myself, this is going to be the last time this is going to be the last time I see this chick. I cannot date a woman so irresponsible, man, who going to put her kids second to some guy she just met.
Well, to her defense, I'm speaking from personal experience. When I was 13 and or even younger, this is back in early 90s, late 80s, my mother had to go to work, my father had to go to work. I mean, sure it was 6 of us and we had family around us, but they wouldn't necessarily be watching us.
Yeah.
We knew the whole neighborhood, so we it's like a community to watch.
Yeah, everybody watched everybody.
So my mother will go to work, father will go to work, and we'd be home by ourselves or fine, fighting and making ourselves fucking lunch and shit. So to me that's not a big deal. People only make it a big deal now because fucking like you're not teaching these kids any kind of.
Nah, but that whole thing where she just took off like that,
she's not calling or checking up on her kids.
To me, it bothered me. I went out with another girl who was the exact opposite. Who told me when I pulled up to pick her up, she was like, "Okay, wait down there. I'll be down in a few." And I knew the reason why she did it was because she didn't want me to meet her daughter.
Yeah.
At you know what I mean? Like after the first date. Eventually, I did meet the daughter briefly. Yeah. But it was after a few dates and, we were comfortable. But I respected that. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait. Was this in my stanza?
No. Hell no.
All right.
No way. No, she was good, though, man.
Stanza came with a new paint job.
Hey, listen, man.
Fuck you.
Frostbite, baby.
Yeah, fuck you.
Frostbite. Yo, I will tell you one time I did go out with a chick, though, and this pissed me off. We went out, and this is a totally separate chick from the other two. We went out, right? And we go to this restaurant, right? And we're eating, everything's good. And we're trying to talk and everything, but I'm noticing a little bit of a standoffish nature.
Yeah. Like you're driving the conversation, you're trying harder than she is.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of. But here's where it got funny, right? We sitting there, right? And the waiter goes out and goes, "Would you like to see the wine list, sir?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "You want some wine?" She's like, "Yeah, I think I'll have some wine." I'm like, "All right, I'll have some. I'll have a glass of this and a glass of that."
She said, "Drop the bottle."
Yo, listen, this fucking cunt. We drank, right? You're supposed to take it slow with the wine.
Oh.
Yo, she drank that shit like it was a fucking high C fucking like a high C
like a
juice box. Before I know it, it's empty. I'm like,
she goes,
yeah. Yo, I'm like, I looked at that and I'm like, yo, that fucking glass, and that glass isn't cheap. Yo, she fucking drank the shit. I still have more than half of mine left because I'm slipping it slow.
Yeah.
She's fucking chugging this shit like it's a fucking frat party. All of a sudden she gets done. Yo, she doesn't even bother to add, I'm going to have another piece. Yo, she lifts her glass and shakes it in the direction of the waiter. I was looking at her like,
you dumb bitch.
What the fuck are you doing? Really? Another glass? Yo, all right, bro. Mind you, she did it, and I was just like, all right. She wants another glass, no problem. I guess the wine is pretty good. Yo, she chugged the second glass, man, and then drank it again. Again, waving the glass. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Did you go,
Dude.
You putting them back a little hard, aren't you?
Dude, I didn't say anything.
You didn't say nothing?
I just looked at the glass and I looked at her and I kind of smiled a little bit. I didn't want to be a bad guy, but she fucking waved it up again, dude.
4 times?
4 fucking times. I'm like, this fucking cunt is gonna cost me fucking like $60 in fucking just wine. It's like, those fucking glasses ain't cheap.
Hell no.
I was like, this motherfucking bitch. She better let me motorboat her in the fucking car for fucking 4 glasses of wine. Bitch, you better be having my baby for fucking 4 or 5 fucking glasses of wine.
Listen, you need to be a gentleman.
Fucking that bitch, man. She fucking. I looked at that and I was just like, I'm this fucking bitch. I'm never fucking taking this fucking drunk piece of shit out again. Never.
Well, maybe she was having a bad day.
Oh, fuck that. On my dime? You have a bad day on your dime, cunt. Fuck you.
Why she have to be a cunt?
She's a fucking cunt, dude. And when the bill came out, she made no effort to pay for that fucking wine.
There wasn't like I'll pay for it.
Nope.
No, it wasn't the back and forth.
Nope. She just, oh my God, that dinner was great. I'm looking at that fucking bill and I'm looking at the amount of wine. The amount of wine that she fucking drank was basically almost the equivalent of both of our fucking meals.
How much was the bill?
Oh, jeez. It was like, it was over $100. It was over $100. Like 100 and fucking, what was it? 100? I can't, it was over $100. And I'm the kind of guy, if I take a woman out, I'm paying. I don't want the woman to pay. I'll pay. You know what I mean? If she wants to throw a little for the tip,
depending on how much I like her, we can go Dutch.
No, I'll pay. I'm old fashioned in that respect. But bitch, you just drank a vineyard worth of fucking wine, and you are not gonna give me any pussy?
Listen, you don't take her out to get pussy.
Let me tell you something, man. I should have fucking flipped over the fucking menu and said, you see this right here? This is the drinking side of the menu. This is the fucking side of the menu. If you pick anything on the fucking side of the menu, it corresponds to me getting some ass tonight. Your pussy needs to be a dick holder for my dick.
Dick holder.
That's what it needs to be.
So
what a fucking cunt that bitch was. I never saw her again after that. Dude,
no.
She got out the car. I was like, bye. Took off and left. All I could think about was the money I fucking spent, man. Dude, I swear to God. I should have been like James Caan and punched her in the jaw.
Well, it only took you $100 to eliminate one woman from your list.
That's $100. You know what you could buy for $100? I could have eliminated her just by looking at her.
You could have bought 100 bag of chips.
Dude, how much?
You could have bought 100 packages of gum.
Oh, dude, I was so mad. I was so mad, dude.
You could have bought 100 Whopper Juniors from the dollar menu.
I would have rather had 100 Whoppers. I would have rather eaten 100 Whoppers and got sick for the next 3 days than to fucking spend all that fucking money on that giant fucking wine trap that I fucking dated. One date and that was it, man. I was like, I'm never taking this bitch out again, man.
Or maybe she was having a bad day, but she was otherwise she was the perfect woman for
Let me tell you something. She was having a bad day. She should have killed herself. She should have killed herself instead of making me spend over fucking almost like $100 in wine alone. It's like, fuck you. I should have let her drive her ass home and run into a fucking tree.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and if you're out there listening to this bitch, you owe me. You owe me. So either break out the checkbook or drop your